Hey everybody, it is Radley here with the energetic weather report for January 15th through the 21st. I'm using Guardian Angel Messages Tarot for our cards of the week. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about self-care. So another thing that slipped for a lot of people in 2022 was self-care. And, self-care can be elaborate and expensive and all of those things, and that's great, but it doesn't have to be. So I wanted to challenge you guys with these 5 simple ways of taking care of yourself, and then you can expand upon them in whatever way that you want to. So first of all, go for a walk if you can. Get some sort of exercise if you can, even if going for a walk means you have to go to the mall or something, but get some exercise in the simplest of ways. But if you're lucky enough to live someplace where the weather is decent enough to go for a walk, then do it. Get the blood flowing, breathe in fresh air. I used to go for angel walks even when it was 20 degrees in Denver. I just bundled up really, really well and went for my walks. And everybody got to see my breath freeze in front of them and fall to the ground. But go for a walk, and even if you include it as part of an angel walk, like we talked about in last week's episode. Next thing, sit in the sunlight. You don't have to necessarily be outside to get some sun. If you've got a window where the sun comes in, pull up a chair and sit and just soak up a little bit of the rays and the vitamin D to uplift your mood and to help you to feel better, especially if it's cold where you are. But just try to get a little bit of light into yourself. Make sure you're drinking enough water. That is a practically a pandemic of people who do not stay hydrated. So make sure that you stay hydrated, get enough water to keep your body functioning in its perfect way. Do something nice for yourself is item number 4 on this list. Whatever that something nice is, whether it is reading a book or watching your favorite TV show or buying yourself some flowers or a little present. It doesn't have to be expensive, but just something that lifts you up and ups your mood by doing something nice to yourself. And then finally, a really good way of self-care is what's called mirror work. You may have seen Louise Hay did a lot of work with that, where you just every day look in the mirror and say, geez, I love you. You're so fantastic and you're so beautiful and so wonderful and so kind to other people, and tell yourself the stuff that your mind won't let you say to yourself. Push past it. Archangel Michael, remember last week, pushes the ego aside to help us to be able to get into a space where we can be compassionate with ourselves. So coming up now is our cards from Guardian Angel Messages. So we have 3 cards of the week. I want you to think about these cards as the week goes along and how it might be something that shows up for you. So the first one is awakening, pause, perspective, selflessness. So awakening is a card that really talks about seeing the world in a different way. So you can see that the hourglass that shows up throughout the deck is sitting on its side, indicating that time has somewhat stopped. Because sometimes when we are having introspective moments, it can feel like time has stopped. But awakening is a card about seeing things in a new way and waking up to what they mean in our lives. Now, I'm talking about self-care this week, but it's going to be a busy, 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 busy week. 8 of fire. You can see it's speed, activity, and multitasking. I am the king of multitasking. There is nobody who can multitask like me. Even if I'm just on the phone with somebody, I'm emptying the dishwasher or folding the clothes, I'm doing something. You can ask Sherry and Mooney and they will tell you. But this is a card that talks about a really, really, really busy week. Now, it's not necessarily bad things. I think of 8 of fire as being really, really, really busy with positive things. And then we've got a really great card for the third card, 10 of water, family, love, and blessings. Yes, that is Riley and that is Jace. They got their pictures in the cards just like they always do. Ten of Water is about family and friends. It can be community. It can be chosen family. It can be birth family, but it's all about the love. So share the love with the family this week and allow them to love on you as well. So Mercury retrograde ends this week on Wednesday, the 18th. So on Thursday, the 19th, we are doing a masterclass to kick off 2023 to help you to get going with whatever it is that you're wanting to create in 2023. It's totally free. In 2023, it's free. So sign up by going to radleyvalentine.com/2023. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be a ton of fun, and just come join us. It'll be a blast.